Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world when you are watching this reading. This one is for the collective, but it's based on a specific question that I said I was going to do, and it was something that one of my close friends, one of my best friends, actually asked me about, and she was like, how do I? She has a very clear vision as to where she wants to go in her life and what she wants to achieve and how she wants to generate her wealth and what she wants her career to look like. And it's no longer chasing; it's very much attracting. But she's like, I'm so kind of stuck in this. Not stuck. She didn't use the word stuck. She says, I'm so used to the way that I have been doing things, which is very much the societal career path, the masculine driven, not gender, masculine driven way of doing things, which is push, 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 chase, 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 instead of the more feminine way, again, not gender, of once the work is done, being able to sit back and allow the unfolding to come out. And if you watched my earlier reading, that actually came out very strongly there as well, where we have the power, right? We have the strength to achieve the goals that we want to achieve, but it is now all about. Sorry, I actually want to say it this way instead. There we go. Um, but now it's all about realizing and recognize that we've done the work and allowing things to step back in, right? Allowing the flow to come back into us, um, and allowing the hows to take care of themselves. So what I said to her was, and again, I'm a big proponent of Abraham Hicks' teachings to a large degree. I do add a few things of my own that I've know work from a more practical standpoint. Aries Sun and a Virgo rising, so I'm all about that planning. Um, but it's all about living as though the outcome is already there. And when you start to do that, you tell your nervous system to realign. And when you do that, when your nervous system starts to realign, your vibration changes. And when your vibration changes, then the stuff that no longer serves you, and again, that came out in the general reading, go have a watch if you haven't as yet, um, then it's easier to cut ties with what no longer serves you. Because it's no longer, I have to cut these ties. I have to get rid of this. I have to move this out of my energetic space. Because when we try and do that, those issues just kind of persist, right? Wherever you go, there you are. Because wherever you go, you take yourself with you. So if you really want your situation to change, live as though the outcome has already presented itself. It will feel strange. It will feel like a new, like when you go to the gym after having not been for months, right? And you're sore and the movements that were so easy before feel difficult to do. It's the same thing energetically, right? Energetically, it might feel as though, how do I actually, commit to this? How do I live in this energy? It takes time, it takes practice. Give yourself 7 to 10 days of being gentle with that process. But when you do that, then it's no longer trying to cut ties with something. Those things that no longer serve you just leave your vibration and leave your reality. And that's a great place to be because then the universe hating a vacuum, it brings in what is important to you. It brings in what you're actually a vibrational match for because it's not going to leave you alone. We live in, actually, this was explained so beautifully. We live in an inclusionary universe. There is no such thing as saying, I don't want that. You can't. The universe is inclusionary. So it can't take something away from you, but it can give you more of what you want. And that's why, I just got chills now as I'm about to shuffle this deck. One of my favorite quotes from Star Wars, and yes, I know the new trilogy, some people love it, some people hate it, but there's this beautiful scene where she saves this other guy, whose name escapes me right now, but she saves his life, and he's like, "Why did you stop me? I was gonna give my life for the cause, and I was gonna save everyone's lives, and now we're all gonna die." And she says to him, "We don't win by fighting what we hate. We win by saving what we love." And that quote is so profound, so deep, because it applies to everything. If there's something in your life you don't want, don't give it attention. Don't give it any energy. Give your energy, your love, and attention to the things you want, right? And that's how you win. You don't win by fighting what you hate. The more you hate it, I love this. The more I see like people online going, I hate this and I hate that and I hate the way the world's going, blah blah blah. And why is it getting so bad? I'm like, I don't see that. You're seeing it though, and you're seeing it because you're giving it all your attention. So our algorithms on social media are a beautiful analogy for the universe. Not just an analogy, they're actually a beautiful mirror for the universe. What you see on your timeline, that's because you keep clicking on that, or even if you don't click it, even if you click, you don't click like, right? If you spend more than I think it's 1/3 of a second looking at a post, the algorithms on social media notice that and they feed you more of that. That's exactly how the universe works. The more you give attention to something, the more the universe gives you of that because it goes, well, you must clearly want more of this. You must obviously want that. So I did a quick check on social media, and I was like, what? Like if I delete certain accounts or unfollow certain things and say, don't show me this, and I start specifically liking things that I really, really want to see, how quickly that algorithm would shift and change. And I did that, and I kind of wanted to delete all my social media at that point as well. I was just like, there's so much heaviness, and the world's going through such a lot right now, and it feels exhausting and constricting and just awful. And I was like, there's so much hatred and anger and angst in the world. And I went, no, it's balanced. It has to be. We live in a polarized universe, and we also live in an inclusionary universe. So if that exists, there has to be the good stuff too. So I went out and specifically found the post that I wanted to see and the positivity that I wanted to see. And lo and behold, within 24 hours, when I switched on my social media the next day, all my posts had changed. Everything had shifted. And if that's not just such a beautiful mirror and analogy for how the universe works, then that's exactly it. Oh, okay. So the tarot reading that's coming out here, it's exactly what we're talking about. Release the attachment to the things that no longer serve you. Okay? Is there heartbreak in our lives? In everybody's life? Yes. Whether that's in your career, whether that's in your family, whether that's in romantic relationships, we all have heartbreak. We all have things that we can focus on, that we can look at and go, I can't believe this person did me so wrong, or I can't believe this project that I really loved failed, right? All of those things are just lessons. They're just lessons. So let that go. I've got the Three of Swords here. It's on the spiritual side of the drawer, and I can see it's wanting to leave. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Please excuse my voice. I'm not a singer. Don't judge me. Don't at me. Don't at me. Um, Knight of Pentacles. I love that. It's the most methodical of the knights, right? And it's all about slow and steady progress. So don't be too hard on yourselves, right? It's not something that'll happen overnight, because if we could manifest stuff overnight, can you imagine how much stuff would just be floating around? That'd be awful, right? Ace of Swords. Embrace a new way of thinking about things, right? That's all on the spiritual side of the draw. On the physical side of the draw, definitely hearing let go of illusions. I've got the Seven of Cups inverted. Let go of any illusions. See things for what they are. Okay? And oftentimes, when we want to embrace a new way of doing things, a new modality, and I hear this all the time, there's all these blocks that are in place. Like, oh my goodness, but if I do that, it's people are going to think I'm flaky. Who cares? It's your life, not theirs. Okay? You have to live with yourself, not them. Let go of it. If it doesn't serve you, let go of it. Oh, but this new task or this new way of living sounds so daunting, and so that's fear. That's a future event appearing real. It's an illusion. Okay? All negative emotions spring from the field of illusion. They are not real. If you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling fear, and I'm talking to myself here as well as much as anybody else in the collective, okay? If you're feeling those things, that is coming from living in the future, which is not real yet. The only thing we have is the present. If you're feeling at peace, you're in the present. And I always say to myself when I start going like, oh, bills, or oh, this person, or oh, that project, or oi, they, that's living in the future. Okay? If you're living with regrets, that's living in the past. But if you're in the present, like right now, it is a beautiful day. Like I said in my previous reading, I woke up full of energy, full of life, full of energy, amazing abundance just flowing through me. Jupiter went direct today, and all the cardinal signs are feeling that beautifully. It's just great. Subconscious, Eight of Wands. There's a lot of movement here that can be harnessed, right? That's on the subconscious side. That movement can be harnessed, and it's all about just letting go. The advice card, Ten of Swords inverted. Have we all been through some stuff? Yes, we have. Have we gotten used to doing things a certain way? Yes, we have. Does it always have to be like that? No, it does not. Let those swords fall out your back. Let them fall out. Doesn't serve you anymore. Let it go. Okay, focus on what feels good. Actually, so I don't know if you guys know, there's this yoga teacher. She's one of the biggest yoga teachers on YouTube. Adrian. She has a YouTube channel called Yoga with Adrian, YWA. And she always says, find what feels good. And she says that in relation to her yoga classes. She's like, don't push yourself too hard. Push yourself as far as you want to go. Push yourself to your just beneath your limits, that you're always pushing the boundaries a little bit. But find what feels good. Your body knows, your central nervous system knows, because that's fed directly by your soul. So your soul is talking to you. It knows what feels good. Find what feels good and go there. Just go there. Don't need to be anywhere else. Okay. Doing a shuffle here on the numerology cards. Shout out to Janet. So I don't know why I'm singing so much today. It must be the incredibly good mood. I did actually get a full 8 hours last night. I'm one of those people. I need a good night's sleep. If I have a good night's sleep, I am the happiest. Oh, some cards fell out here. Be right back. Oh. Gonna just shuffle that again then. But or actually, no, I think that was exactly three. That was exactly three cards. Okay, maybe Spirit wanted us to see these. Let's pull these then. Okay, the issue, grounding in nature. The advice, 25, frequency healing. And the outcome, number 24, harmonious home. I'm quite intrigued to see what the vibrational energy of these numbers are here. So the issue at hand, 47. This card gently is a humble reminder that you are here on this earth for a sacred purpose. It is beautiful to wander into realms of spirit, thought, or imagination, but your soul also longs to root itself fully in this living world. You are called to reconnect, to walk barefoot upon the earth, to let the soil, stone, and grass awaken a forgotten part of you. Let your feet meet the ground and feel the earth rise up to meet your heart. Spend quiet time in nature and listen for the silent language spoken between you. Coming back to Yoga with Adrian, one of my favorite things that she says, based on that line, let your feet meet the ground and feel the earth rise up to meet your heart. She always says, like, if you're in a pose that is unstable or you don't quite have that stability yet in your core to hold you, she says, don't worry if you fall. Mother Earth will catch you. And I love that. Mother Earth will catch you. Perhaps you feel adrift, unanchored from the rhythms of life. Perhaps tall buildings, concrete streets, and insulated shoes have dulled your senses and distanced you from the pulse of the living earth. Perhaps out of tenderness and self-protection, you have crafted a second self, a mask to shield your true spirit from a world that feels too sharp. Perhaps you hide behind screens or pages, longing for something unnamed, a place where you truly belong. Perhaps in your deep yearning, you forget that you are enough. Yet the blessing around you now is your gift of innate artistry and a healer's soul. Your spirit carries a rare gentleness, a light that softens and harmonizes wherever it touches. When you stand authentically in your being, you attract a circle of kindred spirits, a community that nourishes your heart. You have the ability to manifest your deepest spiritual insight into tangible form. Action here, commit to the beautiful work of being true to yourself, even if your path feels different from others. Hone your gifts through study, patience, and diligent practice, building a craft or profession that supports both your spirit and your livelihood. Stay steady, allow yourself time to process and respond thoughtfully. Use your intuition to guide your way, remaining attentive to details without losing your soul's softness. Speak gently, move with care, but stand visible and real. Your grounded, authentic presence is itself a blessing to this world. Enough said. Number 25 is the advice card here. frequency healing. In this sacred space, you're encouraged to fathom how every color, sound, word, and number holds a sacred vibrational frequency, shaping your reality toward either harmony or discord. Vibrations flow through all, subtly weaving the fabric of your existence. It is through sound that you perceive the world, and through vibration that you feel its essence. So the action here is take heed of the frequencies that surround you. If your environment is unbalanced or unsettling, create space for tranquility and reflection. Explore sound healing and the transformative power of vibration, for they will guide you to deeper resonance. Seek knowledge of energy healing, sound therapy, or music as tools of inner alchemy. Whether through writing, spiritual exploration, or careers that align with your intuitive gifts, step into the realm where vibration meets consciousness. Trust the symphony of life to lead you toward your higher purpose. I love that. That actually comes back to what we were saying about making space, letting go of what doesn't serve you, creating the space for what needs to flow in to flow in. And then the outcome here is the harmonious home. Number 24. The blessing before you is the ability to weave nurturing, lasting bonds. You are gifted with the power to attract support from those in positions of influence and wisdom. Your ability to organize both at home and in your work is a quiet strength, allowing you to build a foundation of stability and love. Seek the choices that will bring you closer to the harmony and stability you crave in your home and relationships. Set boundaries that honor both your heart and your needs. Surround yourself with beauty and nurture your environment as you do your spirit. Consider paths in nurturing careers, teaching, counseling, health, or hospitality that allow you to care for others whilst fostering your own growth. Build a network that supports and elevates your dreams. Strengthen your inner foundation, holding space for softness and love in all you do. If that's not amazing advice all around from the numerology about how to actually embrace change in your life and how to make that change really stick, right? Because like we were saying, we're vibrational. It's an inclusionary universe. You may be used to doing things a certain way, but you can create space to do things in a way that actually starts to serve you. Again, not what everybody else wants you to do, not what you're programmed to do, but what actually serves you. I'd love to see what the angels have to say, what message they have for us on this. Let's have a quick squiz here. And then we're going to do a quick I Ching reading as well. Actually, I wonder, I'm not sure if I'm being called to do an I Ching today on this. Yeah, I'm not, but let's see what the angels say and have to say for us, and then we'll take it from there. Isabella is the theme. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. The potential block here is opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. That card came out in the general reading as well. Interesting. Then the advice card, Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Didn't we just hear about spending time in nature? Yeah, grounding, right? That came out. That's the advice card. And then the outcome card here is, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. That again comes back to, when you're doing things that you love, that really aligns with your soul, it's then so much easier to embrace the ones that you love, whether that's your chosen family, your blood relatives, whatever the case may be, your soul tribe. It just all comes together so, so, so beautifully when you are aligned with your life purpose. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there actually. I'm not gonna pull the coins to do an I Ching right now. I'm not being called to do it. Doesn't feel aligned for some odd reason. I feel as though everybody's heard what they needed to hear. I don't want to hop on. How does the saying go? You don't want to flog a dead horse. Horrible saying now that I think about it. But yeah, I hope that this resonated. If it did, leave a what would I like? Leave a rose in the comments, please. Leave a rose in the comments so that I know that this resonated with you, because I want that to be indicative and symbolic of you blooming into the person that you so ready to be and that you so I won't say desperately, but that you so much want to be. So until next time, remember that everybody deserves to be healthy, wealthy, and wise.